This one's for Sacktown and the Kings. I want to just tell you right now, Sack, I'm rolling with you this year. I'm a Warriors fan, obviously, but I've been there. I've been there in the rebuilding process. You know, you guys been through a lot, and you got some real fans out there. I got fam out in Sac, and I love the city. But I think you're on the right track. But let me just shed some light real quick because I've been watching this game for a long time. I've been through it with the Dubs. I've been with and what you got going on right now? You're making progress, but you almost have to detract before you add. Excuse me, subtract before you add because Rudy Gay is not a winner. And I'll tell you why. Rudy Gay is a top five natural talent. He's got the talent of Tracy McGrady back in the day. He's got the talent of longer arms, more athleticism than maybe Kobe. But he's a little bit of a ball hog. He's suspect in the clutch. I mean, I watch him play, and you can see his teammates ball watching him. And that's not good. That's not good. I don't like his character on that. And one thing that stood out to me, the Memphis would have never gave up on him if they didn't think so the same. And then Toronto did the same thing. And then Toronto's team massively improved when he left. I don't know if you knew this, if you've been following the game. And like I said, Rudy, it's hard for you to get players to come out to Sac. I've been out to Sac. There's a lot of rice paddies out there. It's growing. It's a nice place. It's very hot. There's a lot of farms. But a lot of NBA players ain't feeling it, if you know what I mean. And what you got to do out there is you got to take your chances and get a player like Rudy Gay when you can. And what I'm saying is Rudy Gay ain't the answer as your number one or number two option. DeMarcus Cousins, great player. Love DeMarcus Cousins and the way he plays and the rumble and tumble. I mean, he's got to be. If you're gonna say center, you got to be top two, top three. But he has trouble losing. That's what I notice about him, and it's a good thing when you're winning, when you're on a winning team. But when you're on a losing team, it just gets more and more negative, and he starts getting this negative attitude because he hates losing so much. He's a competitor, and when he's on a losing team, it just buries him lower and lower, and he can't handle it. If he was on a really good winning team like the Spurs, OKC, the Warriors, something like that, I mean, you'd see a different player in him. He'd be way more relaxed. But like most players, it's just not him. But the thing that I always notice about him, he always plays hard. He gets a lot of injuries sometimes, little knick-knack here and there. But I like to pick up a Bellinelli. He's been better than I thought he'd be. Collison, I've always liked. He's an underrated player. He can play ball. He's always playing hard. He's quick. He makes clutch shots. Rajon Rondo is a product of a good team. Okay, he was great on the Celtics, but who wouldn't? I could go to the Celtics and get 4 or 5 assists just throwing a Ray Allen in the corner. Now you might think, oh no, Ray John was good. Ray John was great on a good team, on the right team. He's a piece. He's a piece of a team, but he ain't no cornerstone. That's why he had to sign with the Kings. You think he wanted to sign with the Kings? I mean, Ray John's been playing for a championship. He had no choice. And I say that with respect to you guys out there in King Land. But, I like where you're going. McLemore is a player I thought I thought he had improved quite a bit more. And Stauskas, I liked. You guys got rid of him. But you're on the right track. Kufos is not fun to watch, but he's a good piece. He's a good piece to a team. Cauley Stein's better than I like. I thought you should have took Stanley Johnson. I'm going to go on record. He's probably going to be Rookie of the Year. I know he's a 3. Maybe you didn't want a 3. But you had Rudy Gay already. But here's the thing. I'm with you, fellas. I'm following you. I'm supporting you because I've been there with the Warriors. I mean, you're a career loser. And worst part about that is you never get a top 3 pick. The Warriors did this for years. The Warriors are getting, we're finished number 11, number 12. You're stupid. All right? If you're going to lose, tank. I mean, the teams have proved that over the years. In basketball, if you get a top 3 pick, you can change the franchise in a year. Period. Ask the Spurs with Tim Duncan and David Robinson. Oh, come on. I mean, come on. Greg Popovich, you cool, you a good coach, but Tim Duncan and David Robinson made Greg Popovich. I'm just gonna say that right now. Made it real simple on him. Made it real simple on him. Okay, anyone, Mike Montgomery could have went over to Rick Adelman, could have went over there and become Popovich with those players. I mean, those are cornerstones. They ain't pieces. It's good. It's easy to put pieces around cornerstones. Okay. So I'm with you, Sack. I'm supporting you this year. I'm gonna be coming in and out. Cauley Stein's playing decent. I like what he's doing. I think it wasn't that bad a pick, but you guys are gonna be right on the edge. I don't know if George Karl's the right coach, but he ain't a bad coach. He ain't a great coach. He's recycled, but you guys got potential, but you gotta be right at that 8 seed, 9 seed, 10 seed, and it's one of those things. You either want to be in the playoffs or you want a top 3 pick. And right now, I think you guys kind of in the middle. You're in the middle right now, and I would say that I like Collison playing a lot more than Rondo. And Rondo, I like him on the right team. Rudy Gay, I like his skill set. He's fun to watch. He's got one of the cleanest jumpers in the league. But he don't play great defense. He doesn't shoot clutch balls. And please, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Kings, I'm riding with you this year. You my stepchild.